Despite being one of the most famous and most visited attractions in the United States, Grand Canyon National Park still holds some surprises. Here are a few facts about the Grand Canyon you probably don't know. We don't really know how old it is. It has been long believed that the Colorado River began carving out the Grand Canyon about 6 million years ago, but a 2012 study contained a real shocker, suggesting that the process may have begun as far back as 70 million years. In all likelihood, the Grand Canyon as we know it today started out as a series of smaller canyons 70 million years ago, but the majority of the canyon did not begin to take shape until much more recently. The Grand Canyon creates its own weather. Of all the Grand Canyon facts, this one is pretty cool, no pun intended. Sudden changes in elevation have an enormous impact on temperature and precipitation, so the weather you're experiencing could vary drastically depending on where you are in the Grand Canyon. The coldest, wettest weather station in the region is the Bright Angel Ranger Station on the North Rim, while the hottest and one of the driest is just 8 miles away at Phantom Ranch. It's not the deepest canyon in the world. There's a canyon in Tibet that plummets to a depth of 17,567 feet, making it more than 2 miles deeper than the Grand Canyon's 6,093 feet. The Tibetan Canyon is also about 30 miles longer than the Grand Canyon. There are no dinosaur bones in the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon might look like the perfect place to go looking for dinosaur bones, but none have ever been found there, and for good reason. The rock that makes up the canyon walls is vastly more ancient than the dinosaurs, about 1 billion years more ancient in some cases, but the canyon itself probably did not form until after the dinosaurs were long gone. There are a lot of other fossils in the area. While the dinosaurs may have missed out on seeing the Grand Canyon, lots of other fossils have been found that suggest other creatures frequented the location. They range from ancient marine fossils dating back 1.2 billion years to fairly recent land mammals that left their remains in the canyon caves about 10,000 years ago. Fish are relatively uncommon in the Grand Canyon. Prior to modern flood control measures, the Colorado River provided a uniquely difficult habitat for fish, with heavy silt, frequent floods, and temperatures ranging from extreme heat in the summer to sub-freezing in the winter. As a result, only 8 fish species are native to the Grand Canyon, 6 of which are found nowhere outside the Colorado River. There's a town in the Grand Canyon. Lists of Grand Canyon facts don't often include information about its human population, but surprisingly it does have one. Supai Village is located at the base of the Grand Canyon in an Indian reservation. Inaccessible by roads and with a population of just 208, it is the most remote community in the lower 48 states and the only place where mail is still delivered by pack mule. You might think you know all the facts about the Grand Canyon, but this Arizona landmark is still full of surprises. Pay a visit to Grand Canyon National Park to learn about the canyon's unique history and get a first-hand look at its indescribable natural beauty.